Okay, Mike, so this is a quick overview of the prototype I built. I'll just go downstairs now and we'll do a quick walk around. Okay, so this prototype I built is at a full-size component, but obviously much shorter in scale than a regular tracker sled. So it's the real full-size will be at least twice as wide and 20 times as long. Right now I'm thinking that the tracker sled would be comprised of, say, 5 individual units that are connected at joints, allowing for some change in the topography. So I actually installed full-size bifacial panels on this just to illustrate the ability for this to track the full, to 60 degrees off the vertical. Well, clearly even this one. What I did is I realized you guys have bigger fish to fry during this crisis, so I just made my torque tube and posts out of 80/20 framing here. You can just sort of see the square tube, but real bifacial panel so people can get an understanding about what we're after. So again, these posts are built this way. This is just a simple handmade trunnion. The framing is just using entertainment trusses right now. Now these are structured just for vertical loads. The final will be a truss that can resist lateral loads at the same time. You can see my attachment mechanism. These are just repurposed tanks from the marine industry. Final product would not have standoffs. We would attach these directly in locations that are premeditated. So anyway, I just wanted to give you I've just left these in the stowed position right now. We've done pull tests on these. I have a pulling post at one end here that we're using a come along and a dynamometer to measure. On the opposite side, I have a similar get up here where I have, if you will, a little shear wall attached there so that I can pull this back and forth. I've had issues with the flat end of this digging into the ground. That's easy to solve. Bottom line is coefficient or static coefficient of friction here is 0.8, which means that a full-size tracker sled can be towed by a row crop tractor easily. So I just wanted to show you the progress I've made to date. It would be awesome to be able to replace these with NexTracker bearings with a real torque tube, but if that happens next phase, that's cool too. I've also had a structural engineer look this over. We've done calculations back and forth. The tanks will rise to about 6 inches higher to get the ballast weight we need to keep this stable. We might have to put, if you will, cleats or almost like a keel on the bottom of this to keep it from sliding. Overturning, we're good. Uplift, we're good. This, of course, presuming that these would go to the stowed position in very high winds. This is seen probably 30-mile-an-hour gusts, maybe up to 50-mile-an-hour gusts yesterday when we were super windy here. This is unballasted. There's absolutely no movement at this point. The one thing that I wanted to do is, as this raises up, the farmer will be able to grow cover crops 3 feet high. Obviously, the lower we can keep this, the better from a wind perspective. But right now, this is thought that the bottom of these panels at 60 degrees would be about 3 feet above the ground to allow that 3-foot cover crop height. I'm working on the hydraulics right now. That's going pretty well, the sequence. Anyway, this is just a quick view for you to see where I am at this point. Thanks.